Hello, children of Venus, Libra, and Taurus. This is your reading for the Gemini 2025 season. Um, Both of you very related in this season with relationship, career, and wealth, money. What a shock for Taurus, to be honest. I prepared myself because there's a lot of stuff going on the sky. Let's start with Libra because it's cardinal. Just that's why Taurus. And because I'm Libra sun sign as well. Yesterday I made my rising sign, today my sun sign. So in this Gemini 2025 season, Libra, um, it will be mostly about the career, not definitely the job what you're doing right now. Maybe you have something in your mind what you want to do. It could be related with that as well. So the career, and this career could bring a relationship, friendship, close friend, romantic relationship, whatever, which comes with this work. But it brings also some instability, to be honest. Um, but definitely that in Gemini, when Sun entered the Gemini, the 10th house, the career was in Libra, fully in Libra and a bit of Scorpio, but mostly in Libra. So it's definitely the carrier this season, Gemini 2025. It's about the carrier Libra. That how you can. It's interesting because this carrier, it's not that you plan that in in May, in June, I will do this and this. It will come. It just come. Intuition, whatever, brings you the possibilities. Um, and just because of that, and the 10th house, the career house, is in Libra, that it also could bring a relationship. Of course, if you're talking about a career, then you have colleagues and bosses and whoever that you need to have a relationship. So yeah, it's logically, but it could bring someone new, definitely. Also, Venus is in it. The our ruling planet, Venus now it's in Aries. Um, Not that strong, but make a bit bitchy, a bit slutty, to be honest. And maybe that's why the job brings some relationship. Yeah, it's a bit slutty. The Venus in Aries, it could be a bit slutty. Not a secret, and we are talking openly, no taboos. In this show, there is no taboos. Yeah, so the Venus can be a slutty in Aries, um, and passionate. But this passionate, it's not this good passionate. This is um, this is the enervated passionate. I can't explain better, but this is not a good passionate. But usually the Venus has to giving joy and pleasure. This is something negative, passionate, which it's mostly about me because it's in Aries. So I want this pleasure to me, and this is what feel the other side, and it can it can be scary. Definitely, absolutely. Plus, then Venus is in Aries. Plus, there is a trine between Venus and Mars from Leo. Mars now in a Leo, and Mars is transmitting this trine to home to Aries, so it's strong. And this trine make a result that emphasizes the external appearance. So you want to look good. You want to see. You want that the people see you as a glamour. Venus is a glamour, sexy, vamp, whatever. um, then the Jupiter in the seventh house is definitely um, why important the seventh house, because the seventh house ruler, not ruler, but the seventh house is this is the Libra house, and there is the Jupiter right now. So if you have a based on this career or however came a relationship, and or you are in a relationship and you're over engagement and coming on the wedding session of that, then it's a very good period to make make the wedding to keep the wedding ceremony and think seriously. To be honest, both financially and emotionally, this is a good, should be a good marriage, definitely. With the interpersonal relationship and formation new connection, it's about this. Absolutely, this is your task, I would say, in this 2025 Gemini season. But these connections are tied to professional activities. So whatever you are doing in professionally, these connections, these new relationships, it's coming related with your career, with your with your professional activities. Also, could bring if you are freshly married and you want to buy real estate, or you are working with real estate, then this period could bring luck and extra income um, with this real estate businesses. So go ahead. But it's funny because these investments could also bring more relationships. So the relationship is around you, Libra, in this Gemini 2025 season, definitely. But you need to pay attention. For Libras, it's always good to pay attention for when forming relationship. What should pay attention to make these relationships, and that's why I asked the cards in for the 2025 Gemini season, that what should Libra individually pay attention when forming relationship in Gemini 2025 season, because I think this is the most important, that we open our eyes, we Libras open our eyes, do not judge at first sight, go deeper, look behind the curtains, because it's a lot of danger. Looks outside. Both of you, Taurus and Libra, you have two main events in Gemini season. 20, 25th of May, very early morning, Saturn entered to Aries. Then in 9th of June, Jupiter enters Cancer. Now we are concentrating on Saturn ingress to Aries, because Venus is in Aries. As a health issue, just because Libra, you are ruling on the body part, the waist part, this waist part, where our bones joint. It usually you need to take care of it. Be careful. It means backbone could be an issue in this Gemini 2025 season, or starting something with the backbone. So please take care of it. If you're doing workout, then slowly, gently, not forcing. Definitely not forcing. But then later on, then Jupiter entering Cancer in 9th of June, it could bring some heal as well, also an emotional, bring some abundance, because entering to Cancers, it could be a emotional abundance, for especially that you are Libra cardinal, Cancer cardinal. So, and the biggest planet of the solar system entering a cardinal, so definitely bring emotion. And this relationship, what you just take it from career or a real estate business, it could be a good one. But until then, that you looking for and find someone, then let's see what should Libra individually pay attention during making relationship in 2025 Gemini season. Just be cautious. Okay, what Libra individually need to pay attention in making relationships? What Libra should individually pay attention when forming relationships in 2025 Gemini season? 3 card spread. We will see what they are showing. Meanwhile, I'm shuffling the card Libra and Taurus as well. I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment, share the video, and press the bell button somewhere in the subscription field in YouTube. These actions help to the channel to come up in YouTube's algorithm, and help other Libras to come up, and other Tauruses to show up in the video to them. in order to find some help, find some answers for that question. And now, Libra, let's see what you need to take care of when you form in relationship in 2025 Gemini season. What the cards see? Okay, Libra, let's see what card we have. Oh, the star immediately. You're the star. Six of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. For first, the star card, it's about the dreams what we have, but shows us that the dreams should be rooted from the reality. Six of Swords, it's about stay emotionally stable. Also can show that you are going from a lower emotional state to a higher one. So in other words, from a bad emotional state to a good emotional state. To me right now it says stay stable emotionally. And Eight of Pentacles, this is the routine, this is the hardworking day by day routine what you are doing. This is a bookkeeping card I just got, to be honest, because it's very dry, but this is when you're doing the routine day by day and you don't give up. Based on these three cards, what we have here, I would say that you need to pay attention to stay in the reality. So whatever is the promise from the other side, from the relationship you have, then stay in the reality. Um, Six of Swords also says that stay stable emotionally. Doesn't matter what is the promise from the other side. Meanwhile, you are staying in the reality, then stay stable emotionally as well. And don't give up these two words, Eight of Pentacles, daily routine, day by day. You don't give up, you stay in the ground, you don't go high. I know that you're air sign Libra and you want to go by by the wind, but no, stay on earth, working day by day, that you stay in the reality and working day by day, that you are stay in the same emotional state what you had it before or during this relationship when it's formating. Okay, so this is what we have for suggestions, Libra. Um, we can ask another help, and also you can ask if you have a specific case in your life. Then you can go to my website www.attilarod.com. You can book an appointment for tarot reading, and we can clarify the question, the situation by tarot cards, and we can ask suggestions from the tarot cards what you should do or how you need to do whatever you want to do. Um, Meanwhile, we can ask another help from the cards, that we are adding the value, the number values of the card, and we will see which major arcana cards came out. So we have the star, which is number 17. We have the Six of Swords, which is 6. So 17 plus 6 is 23. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. 23 plus 8 is 31 if I count right. If not, then sorry. But I think it's 31. But we don't have major arcana 31. So we need to add the 3 and 4 together. And not 3 and 4. 3 and 1 together for 31. 3 plus 1, it's 4. And in a major arcana, the number 4 is the Emperor. He's the Emperor today for you, Libra, which is interesting because it's Aries. And right now, your ruler planet Libra is in Aries. It's full Aries, Mars, the Emperor. And it's telling that drive your life, take the wheel. Don't let to others to telling you that it's a good or not. Don't let to anyone that let you, no, don't let to anyone to telling you what is good for you, what is bad for you. You need to feel this. You know how is it working. You are ruling on your life. You are leading your life. The Emperor, it's full of self-trust, so no worry about that. yeah, it's related with the coming whatever is the relationship. It looks like it should be coming from the reality, staying emotional. This is when you're working on it. And the Eight of Pentacles are working on it, that you're working on it, you're driving your life and working on it, Libra. Okay, this was for you for the 2025 Gemini season. I don't know why I wanted to say 1995. If anything happened with you with 1995, then related with this reading, to be honest, just check it because I'm sure it's not an accident that I was telling that. Yeah, this is how can I help you in this Gemini season, Libra. Thank you for being with me. Stay tuned. Your cousin Taurus is coming. Hello, Taurus, sweetheart. And you in 2025 Gemini season, just because of your ruler planet Venus is the same place as for the Libra. It's we're related to this. It's everything is true for you as well. Only one thing that the Mercury in your sign, Taurus, at that moment, maybe still, but definitely at the entering the Sun in Gemini, it was the Mercury, which is a deliberate, measured, reliable, sound judgment, or slow, grab, stubborn, pity, insidious, throat problems, possibly speech impediment. The throat problem is interesting because you are the Taurus. You're ruling the throat part, the neck, throat part of the body. Saturn ingress to Aries. Could some health issues related bones, joints, and here the neck and the backbones coming from your scalp. This part of bones could be infected. So if you're, I don't know, driving a lot or you're working a lot in this position, then please we take care of it. Also, if you're making any sports and your neck is strongly participate in the exercises, then please also take care of this of this area. And this Mercury is in the fifth house, which shows that intellectual interest is should growing, but also shows some risks, to be honest. And this Mercury, which is in Taurus, it's having a square with Mars, and it could be self-expression. The way of thinking about your self-expression, it could be a problem that you want to you want to express yourself, but you don't know how to do. You don't know how to show the world your expression because there's this Mars Mercury square. It will be difficult to you. And also, this is how is it say in English? Self-aggrandizement. Mostly, I see just because in the second house of the Gemini enters, Sun enters in ingress to Gemini. The second house, which are ruling by Taurus, or this is a Taurus house, the Pluto is there. Second house is your income, your money situation, or the Taurus money situation. If your husband is a Taurus, for example, then his situation. And there's the Pluto, which we know that Pluto can make small people, big one, big people, small one, to transforming from absolutely the opposite what it was, and it could cause some financial loss. And meanwhile, you are want to express yourself and show to the world that you are here. You need to face it. You need to face it some financial losses, but definitely I see that self-aggrandizement will not bring success for Taurus. So if you're showing yourself, it will not bring success. Why not? Because because of the losses what you have. It's of course it's influence you emotionally, but the disturbance is what the people see from outside. It will not be equal. Will not match the uh, nonverbal communication, what you are showing to the people. So just do not self-aggrandize yourself, okay? Just stop it, draw back, take care. Take care of your financial situation, take care of the relationship you have. But we can ask, just because of financial, what strategies should Taurus employ during the 2025 Gemini season in order to minimize the risk of losses? It seems, to be honest, that the loss is in the book. So the loss is in the book. Loss, I would say, should happen. Maybe you just lost, I don't know, 20 zloty on the street. It must happen. Be happy if you cost only 20 zloty. This loss, no worry about that. But definitely, what strategy should Taurus employ in 2025 Gemini season in order to minimize the risk of losses? Okay, let's ask the card, because I know that this is very important for Taurus to be safe, secure, and stable. Of course, because you have four feet on the ground, and any just comes with instability. So, what strategies should Taurus employ in Gemini 2025 season in order to minimize the risk of loss? Also, the relationship, what I mentioned to Libra, it's affected to you as well. If you have any situation what is not clear for you or have doubts, go to my website www.attilarod.com and book an appointment for tarot reading. We can clarify the situation and you can ask suggestion from card what is the best what you can do. And until we see what strategies should Taurus employ in Gemini 2025 season in order to minimize the risks of loss, this, because also in the relationship you have a risk to loss relationships, to be honest. Let's see. 3-card spread. And before we go to read, I would like to ask you, Taurus, to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment, share the video, watch the video till the end. These actions help the channel to come up in YouTube's algorithm and show up to other Tauruses, Libras, whoever friends you have, in order to find their answers for the questions or just simply looking for help. And in this way, we can help them. Thank you, behalf of them. Okay, Taurus. So, what strategies Taurus need to employ in 2025 Gemini season in order to minimize the risk of losses? Let's see. Okay, let's see, Taurus. Ace of Swords. Oh, the Empress. This is your power card. The Hermit. Wow. Uh, I just get a bit confused because these two, it's not really, not really can match with each other. But we will see. First of all, Ace of Swords, or the air sign. It's about the thinking, the new thinking, new way of thinking. It's a new cycle of thinking. To see the things, think the things in a different way right now, what I feel. The Empress. This is your power card because it's Taurus Venus. So this is your power card. And it's taking care of him herself. Taking care of him herself. Also, the taking care, it's not just only that I buy food for myself or something, but also it's about emotionally you understand. So, for example, when you have a loss, then understand that it was a, I would say, must. So it was written in the book. It should happen with you, and understand yourself and taking care of these emotions as well. So this is the Empress and the Hermit. The Hermit is wise. Hermit has a wisdom. Hermit is working on to have wisdom. He wants to be wise. He go back the hermit draws back from the social life. Empress naturally about to draw back yourself from because especially that the Empress is taking care of others, but the hermit is draws back from the social life, from the being together, even with the family. That they go and want to be alone, to be wise. However, these three cards is telling me that definitely you need to start to think in a new way about the loss, and even could happen about your money or your financial situation when it's happening or whatever happening. Then take care of yourself to understand yourself that yes, it happened, yes, it was a reason. What could be the reason? Then comes the hermit and showing that there is a wisdom behind that, and you can find this wisdom as well. So this is what the three cards is telling me. So this is yours what I see to you. Also we can ask help just as for Libra as well, that we are adding the values of the card, the number values of the card. And let's start with the ace because this is the most easier one. Ace, it's 1. Then we have the empress, what is 3. So 1 plus 3, it's 4. And we have the hermit, which is the number 9. And the 9 plus 4, it's 13. Don't be afraid what I'm telling. If this is the number 13th arcana card, this is the death. Death. What does it mean? Death in astro and in tarot reading, the change. This is the change. Change will happen. The change will help you to risk to minimize the risk of the losses in 2025 Gemini season. Something could happen with you, even in your mind, even outside, and you see something and you change something within you, which brings that also that you can minimize the losses in 2025 Gemini season. And this death, this change, it's coming. So you cannot protect yourself. No, I don't want to change. No, it will not happen. It will come and you will change. You can be sure, especially the Saturn when ingress to Aries. So the limitations come with it as well, and the wisdom is coming with it as well. So the change is coming. The change will happen, and this change will change everything probably in your life. So, but the good side of this change, that in this way you can minimize your risk of the financial losses in 2025 Gemini season. Thank you, Libra and Taurus, to being with me and watching this extra and record long video what I have for my fellow Libras and my cousin Tauruses. Thank you for being with me. I wish you a happy day. Merci, belle journée. Au revoir.